Hey, Angelina, it's funny how many people, ourselves included at times, used to dread the idea of being alone. Like the minute there's a gap in our schedule, we're instinctively reaching for our phones, or calling a friend, or just creating some kind of noise. Silence, for a lot of us, feels uncomfortable, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, John. It's like we've been conditioned to believe that if you're alone, there must be something wrong, or that you're missing out on something. The fear of missing out, FOMO, is real, but so is the fear of just being with yourself, and I remember feeling that acutely for a long time.
Exactly. And it's more than just FOMO, isn't it? It's a deeper kind of discomfort. We fill every moment with distractions, whether it's social media, endless scrolling, or just having the TV on in the background, simply because the thought of just being with our own thoughts can feel a bit overwhelming. Like, what if we don't like what we find in there?
That's it! It's like we're afraid of what we might confront about ourselves, all the insecurities, the doubts, the things we haven't quite processed. It's easier to just not go there, to keep the volume turned up on external stimuli so we don't have to listen to the internal monologue.
And society, in a way, reinforces this, right? I mean, think about it. If you're out having dinner alone, people sometimes give you a look. Or if you're not constantly surrounded by friends or at events, there's this subtle suggestion that maybe you're not doing life right. But what if I told you that being alone, truly alone, is one of the most powerful opportunities for growth we have?
I'd say you're absolutely onto something, John, because that's been my journey, moving from dreading solitude to actually craving it. It wasn't an overnight switch, though. It definitely took a bit of, well, discipline, actually.
Discipline. That's the key word. Because it's not about just ending up alone, it's about choosing to be alone. It's about consciously setting aside time and space to understand yourself, to reflect on your goals, and to strengthen your mindset. Without all the external noise.
And that's where the magic really starts to happen. When you carve out that time, you actually start hearing your own thoughts clearly. Not just the reactive thoughts, but the deeper ones. What truly matters to you? What do you actually want? It's almost impossible to figure that out when you're constantly influenced by other people's opinions or the latest trend.
Precisely. It's like finding your own internal compass. When you're constantly seeking validation or affirmation from outside sources, your direction is always going to be dictated by those external forces. But in solitude, you're forced to look inward, to trust your own instincts, and to build confidence from a much more solid foundation from within yourself.
It's so true. I remember when I first started purposefully spending time alone, it felt awkward, like what am I supposed to do? But then I started journaling, just free writing whatever came to mind, and it was incredible how much I learned about my own patterns, my own anxieties, even my own hidden strengths.
And that's the core of it, isn't it? Solitude allows for deep self-reflection, which is a crucial component of personal growth. Think about it. Every major philosopher, every great artist, many successful entrepreneurs, they all emphasize the importance of quiet contemplation. They don't do it because they're antisocial, they do it because they value personal development.
It's not about disliking people, it's about valuing yourself enough to give yourself that space. And it's not just for deep thinkers or artists, it's for anyone who wants to improve, to learn, to really prepare for the future they want to create. That quiet time is like a planning session for your life.
Yeah, exactly. It's proactive. You're not just waiting for life to happen to you, you're actively shaping it. And the discipline involved in consistently choosing solitude, even when it feels a little uncomfortable at first, is what turns potential loneliness into genuine self-development.
And that distinction is so important, John. Loneliness is an unwanted, painful feeling of isolation. Solitude is a chosen, often rejuvenating, state of being alone. It's a world of difference. When you choose it, you're not suffering, you're cultivating, you're building a relationship with yourself.
Absolutely. It's about learning to enjoy your own company. That sounds so simple, right? But it's profound. Because once you genuinely enjoy being with yourself, you stop needing others to complete you. Your happiness doesn't become contingent on external factors or other people's presence.
That's a huge shift in perspective, and it's liberating. It means when you do choose to spend time with others, it's out of genuine desire, out of connection, not out of a desperate need to fill a void. Your relationships become healthier because you're coming from a place of wholeness, not emptiness.
I couldn't agree more. And it's not about becoming a hermit, it's about finding that balance. Having that inner sanctuary you can retreat to, knowing that you're totally comfortable there, and then being able to step out into the world more fully, more authentically, because you're grounded.
So for anyone listening who's thinking, I really struggle with this, what are some small steps they can take? Because it can feel daunting to just suddenly embrace solitude if you've been avoiding it your whole life.
That's a great question, Angelina. I'd say start small. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day. Instead of immediately grabbing your phone when you wake up, just sit in silence. Or take a walk without headphones. Just observe. Pay attention to your breath, to your surroundings, to your thoughts without judgment.
That's brilliant. And don't feel like you have to have some profound revelation every time. Sometimes it's just about getting comfortable with the quiet. Maybe try a solo activity you actually enjoy but never make time for, like reading a physical book or tending to a plant, or just sipping your coffee and watching the world go by.
Exactly. The key is intentionality. Make it a deliberate choice. And remember, being alone doesn't mean being incomplete. It just means you're creating the space to become stronger, wiser, and more independent. It's an investment in yourself, genuinely. It's like tending to your own garden.
I love that analogy, and when you cultivate that garden, you're nurturing a kind of strength that no one can take away from you. Because your happiness, your sense of worth, it isn't dependent on anyone else. It's yours, and it's built from the inside out.
And once you've truly mastered that, you find that even your interactions with others become more meaningful. You're not looking for them to fill a void, but to share in the abundance you've cultivated within yourself. It's a game changer for all your relationships.
So, to our listeners, if the idea of being alone still makes you squirm a little, try to shift that perspective. See it not as a punishment, but as a gift of time, space, and self-discovery. You might just surprise yourself with what you find.
Absolutely. Embrace that quiet time. Use it wisely. Invest in yourself. Focus on your growth. Because when you learn to be comfortable alone, you gain a strength that truly no one can take away. And that's something incredibly powerful.
Thanks for joining us today on Mindful English Talks, everyone. We hope this conversation sparks a little bit of courage to explore the wonderful world of solitude. Until next time, take care of yourselves and enjoy your own company.
Indeed, this has been John
And Angelina, we'll catch you on the next episode. Keep growing.